Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Voice Academy. I am excited to talk about fears. I was just watching this video with this great guy, and it was an interview with Luis Hoss. And Luis asked him, okay, how is it possible that you become successful so quickly? It's just like it's such a short period to be so successful. And the guy just said, you know what, man, if I feel fear, I go for it. And Luis was like, oh, what do you mean? If you feel fear, you go for it. It's like all the problems, all the breaks, all the misfortunes that we have as a human being is hidden behind those fears, and we feel fear and we turn around and we try to avoid it, we try to escape, we try to get away, and we never discover what's behind this fear and all the goodies and all the abundance behind it. That's why I learned that if I face the fear right away, this is the shortest way to success. And it makes so much sense, man. It makes so freaking much sense. Imagine this is for a little kid that goes to high school, and the biggest fear is the fear of rejection. This is our biggest enemy. The fear of rejection is the biggest enemy. All right. This is why we don't go to a girl, or you don't go to a girl that you like because you are afraid she will reject you, or a girl not going to go to a boy because she afraid that he will reject her. And just think about what this guy just said. I feel fear and I go for it. All right. So imagine now you are a young kid. Let's say you're a young man and you see a girl and you like it. All right. And immediately this fear starts, stiffen your body, and you start breathing, faster, and your heart starts beating, and you're like, oh, I like this girl, man, but she's so beautiful, she's so cool, she's so this and that. And if I go and I ask her out, she will say, you know what, who the fuck are you? I mean, forget it. And we just back off, or we postpone, or whatever. But if you do what this guy is doing, you go for it immediately. Just go for it. Say, hey, apologize. I really like you. You're so beautiful. You're so smart. I really like your attitude. And I just wanted to invite you out. What do you say about going for a coffee or going for a movie? And that's it. So listen, we don't lose nothing. You don't have her as a girlfriend anyway, or a boyfriend. So if you don't ask, you still don't have her. If you ask and she rejects or he rejects, you still don't have her. Nothing changes in you but the perception of you being rejected, and that's just the fear of rejection stopping you. And the chances that the person that you ask out will say yes are very, very high. I've been surprised how many beautiful, cool people, girls or boys, will say yes to somebody that ever thought that this is possible, but went for it and asked them out. And this is not just for girls and boys and dating and love and blah blah blah. This is for business. This is for anything. I know personally, me, I've been stopped so many times because I'm talking about business, because I have this stupid fear of rejection. And even right now, when I'm talking to you, I still have it, and it's not easy to overcome that shit, So right now, I am going to start working on this. I don't think I'll be able to go for it every time I feel the fear. This is incredible, and this guy just made from nobody to a multi-billionaire in like months. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because he's changed attitude. But it's important to understand that, important to know. And next time you feel fear, try to overcome this fear and go for it. All right, that's why people don't go to your supervisor to tell them that they want a promotion, or if you want something to be changed or whatever, if you want a bigger, higher salary or something like that. People are scared that they will be rejected, and the general opinion is going to be, oh, loser, he went for the salary and he got rejected. This is just perception. Just try to overcome this fear, and let's see what's gonna happen, man. I'm pretty sure good things gonna happen. So right now, my biggest fear is to go and this is so stupid because everything I do is free. All right, everything I do is free. But there are a bunch of restaurants here in my town, and I didn't go to tell them, hey, listen, guys, would you like me to train your waiters? You know, because I know most of the restaurant will say, no, man, we're not interested. I know a lot of people, they're just ignorant. They don't care about that shit. They don't understand how positive will that impact their business. They just really don't understand. So, and I don't go there. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for it. And it's going to just be a practice. It's not going to be like I'm trying to get a business, because I do it for free anyway. I'm not making money out of their stupid trainings. But I'm going to do it just to practice overcoming this fear of rejection. All right? Because I cannot go on the street right now and start chasing girls and tell them I want to go out because, I'm married, I'm old, I'm not this guy. But you guys, you can do it. You can do it. If you got a girl or a boy that you like right now and you're scared to go and ask her or him out because of this fear of rejection, just go for it. Be polite, be friendly, be smiling, be with positive attitude. Don't be scared, because nothing puts people back than seeing the fear in your eyes. All right? People love to go out and play with other people when they feel their self-esteem, their positive self-esteem. That's so important to understand. All right, so if you go for it, you put your smile, you put your great attitude, and you respectfully go and ask. This is about teaching. Mr. Takata, nice to see you, man. What's going on with you? Are you getting ready for the summer season? Fisher Taylor, good morning. Nice to see you back on the live stream. Mr. Taylor, Ahmed Hassan, nice to see you, Mr. Hassan. Good afternoon for you. Good morning from me. Robinson Charles, greetings from Dubai. Robinson Charles, I don't think you ever been on the live stream. Nice to see you on the live stream. Greetings to Dubai, my favorite, one of my favorite places in the world. And yeah, probably the first place we are going to visit as soon as we start traveling again. Robinson Charles. Okay, Takata is asking Robinson where he's working, and he's working at Jumeirah Beach Hotel. That's a beautiful place. I love Jumeirah. This is a great company to work for, so that's great. Oh, Takata, you got a job in Dubai, man, for Rixos? That's nice, man. Rixos, because there's a one amazing Rixos. That's amazing. I don't know which one you're gonna work for, brother, but that's a beautiful place. I'm happy for you go to Dubai. I'm happy for you to start, moving around, man. You've been stuck in Turkey for too long. Now it's beautiful that you're going to Dubai. I love it. And then, of course, make sure that I come and see you, Robinson, and Takata for sure, and Rixos once we visit Dubai. So do you love work there? Is asking Takata. It's awesome. Are you kidding me, man? Look at Jumeirah. Jumeirah is a really top company in the world. Jumeirah is top company in the world. You're gonna love it. So everybody that has a chance to go and work for Jumeirah in Dubai, never miss this chance. Takata said is you want to work for Rixos. Thank you. Now I'm trying to move to Atlantis because they will renovate the sun part of GBH starting from April ending. All right, man. Atlantis is a landmark in Dubai and in the world. I would love to see somebody from the waiters community, the waiters academy, working in Atlantis. um, Kata, are you working as a waiter? So I got it, man. Yes, I'm a section holder, professional waiter. Wow, beautiful, man, beautiful. Good luck. Yes, man. What do you work as? Can I learn about your salary? The Palm Dubai bartender. All right. So, Tekata, you are amazing move, man. So you're going to work now in the Rixos at Palm Dubai as a bartender. Woo, beautiful. But of course, you have experience in some top resorts in Turkey, so that's not a surprise. I'm really happy for you, my friend. Really happy for you. All right, guys, talk to me. I am going to put. I'm going to start putting some sections of the beverage course on the Waiters Academy right now. So it's going to be vodka first, gin second. Now today I'm working on the rum section. So everybody that's interested in some basic knowledge about alcoholic beverages, you can start visiting the beverage and beverage service course. And by the end of this month, the course should be ready, all set with the test, with the certificate, everything, and we will be able to offer that to all of you for free again. Thank you, Mr. Takata. I appreciate that. Listen, guys, look at this. I just received it. Until now, I did not order my own book from Amazon. It just got here. I had no idea it's so thick, man. It's thick as a motherfucker. But anyway, last night I spent probably 1 hour reading, and I was so freaking excited. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. Yeah, just let me see if I can put a link to it. I gotta start promoting my book, guys. You gotta read this shit because this is gonna change your life, man. I'm telling you. Somebody was asking me yesterday about he had problem drinking too much after work because of the stress and everything like that. And this book is for you, brother. This is gonna change your life. Let me see if I can post some. If I can post a link, so you can go check it out. You don't need to buy it. You can read it for free. Why I cannot find the thing, man? I don't know how to work with Amazon. It's on Amazon, bro. It's on Amazon and it's like $3 or something like that. But you don't need to pay. Like I said, you can read it for free. Promotions, idea reports to site stripe link checker. Link checker. Oh shit. I don't know how to work with this thing, man. Something. Yeah, I wanted to put a link to the book, but I don't see where I can find a link to the freaking book. Okay. So I don't know about link to the book, but I can link. I can send a link to my page on Amazon here. So I'm gonna share it right now with you guys, and everybody can go and check it out. and on the page there is it. Anyway, now this is my life in Las Vegas. I've been talking a little bit about it. I did a lot of stupid things. I did a lot of good things. I ended up in prison in the United States, and I ended up getting out, a better person, stronger person, and since then it's been only good things in my life, man. But this is my story here in Las Vegas, and this is what will change your life if you have a time to read this book. All right. But it was funny yesterday. I received it, and I was so. I mean, the feeling is amazing. You know, like it was amazing. I'm gonna start showing you. I'm gonna start talking about some books in the near future. Books that change lives. Books that make poor people millionaires. And I really wish you guys that you pay more attention to those things, because poor people watch TV, rich people read books. So if you are going to change your life, make sure that you're reading the right books. Okay, I'm not talking about some fiction books. I'm not talking about some love stories and things like that. I'm talking about real books, man. Mr. Takata, because I know some bartenders follow you and learn something from you. Actually, a lot of bartenders are writing, and a lot of people are asking me to do something about the bartending and stuff like that. But I am not a bartender. I asked my wife, because she's a 5-star bartender, if she can do something for me in the Waitress Academy. She refused. She doesn't want to be on camera. And anyway, she has a different priorities. But I am going to get in touch right now with a really good bartender who was a bartender in Las Vegas, and now he lives also pretty close here to me, and he opened a bartender academy. The thing is that the bartender academy Jerry opened is paid. It's not free, but we still can communicate with him. We can still do some collaboration, and he can still share some ideas and some tricks for free. I hope so. That's in the future. We're gonna do that in the future. Mr. Tyler, super. Does the course cover cocktails? Absolutely, my friend. But it's gonna be just the basics, guys. This is pointed exactly for the waiters. So what a waiter needs to know about vodka, about gin, about cocktails. All right. The waiter doesn't need to get behind the bar and mix the things. Doesn't need to know how much vodka, how much vermouth, and how much this and this and this. Okay. So you are a waiter, but you still have to know what's inside this cocktail. All right, when you're trying to sell it, when you're discussing with the guests or whatever, when the guests order it. All right, and if the guests say I want gin and tonic, you cannot go to the computer and order gin and tonic. It's so simple, because you have like 10 different gins on the bar. You gotta immediately know that you have to ask the guest what gin and what tonic. All right, and for example, the guest order gin and tonic, and you ask what gin and what tonic, and let's say he says Hendrix. I want Hendrix. Okay, you don't even know what's Hendrix. If you don't know nothing about gins and tonics, you don't know what Hendrix is. The Hendrix the gin or Hendrix the tonic? So those are the things that I teach you, and this course is not made for bartenders. Okay, if you're a bartender, you already know much more than what I teach you. I teach waiters to do their job, their part of the service. So you need to know that if somebody order gin and tonic, you need to ask about what tonic and what gin. If somebody order Hendrix, you as a waiter should be aware that the Hendrix is served with a cucumber. It's not lime, it's not lemon, it's not a peel, whatever. It's a cucumber. All right. And if your bartender is ignorant and doesn't know his stuff, you gotta tell, hey, listen, man, get this lemon out of here and put a cucumber in the Hendrix, because this is a Hendrix and it's served with cucumber. Okay. So those kind of things, basic things, but that's gonna help you incredibly be more efficient, when you're talking about dreams with your guest. And of course, make you feel good. Your self-esteem is going to be higher, make you more confident, and that helps tremendously. Confidence makes money. Ahmed, excellent, congratulations. How we paid and how we downloaded. So I already said this is the link for the book. If you want to go check it out, you don't need to pay. As I said, there is a big part of the book that's free, that you can read it on Amazon for free. And then, of course, if you are hooked and if you like my style of reading and what is inside the book, you can just get it. And like I said, it's only $3, so it's not like a big deal. Mr. Vagura is back. Hanet, already 2 books on Amazon. Congratulations, brother. Yes, my friend. 2 books, and I am thinking about the third one, and I'm gonna put my heart and my soul into the third one, because this third book is gonna be about making every one of you guys a successful person. Because a lot of people say, and I say also, it's not easy, it's hard to be successful. And at the same time, man, it's so freaking simple. It's so simple. You just gotta switch into a completely different mental state. That's the first thing. Switch into completely different mental state. Then set your goals, write your plans, start following the actions, and everything changes. Everything changes. Mr. Tyler, does the link work for you guys? Oh, you think that the link is not working? I mean, I don't know. I didn't change it. Let me check if it's worked for me. Uh-oh. No, that's not the link to the book. I'm sorry. So, Amazon.com, copy the link. Sorry guys, it's not the right link. Let me see if that's okay now. And now it's gotta work. I apologize. I just pasted the link to the video, to the live stream. Actually, send you to the live stream. Now this is the link to the Amazon. I apologize, guys. Sorry about that. Oh God, man. All right. Like I said, I am I'm not so good with Amazon, with this and that. You cannot be on top of everything, man. There's so much going on in the world. You gotta learn so many things. Ahmed asking what's the name of the book. The name of the book is Nothing Can Break Me Down. Nothing can break me down. You gotta understand, guys, I really believe that. Absolutely nothing can break me down. Once you've been through the shit that I've been through, back in the days, and that's what made me move to United States. I was fighting with the mafia in Bulgaria. I was in a big trouble. Then, of course, I moved to United States. I was in big debt. I paid everything. I got involved with the criminal activities. Then I got busted, ended up in prison, left the prison, like I said, stronger, better man. I've been doing the right thing since ever, and my life has been amazing. I cannot explain how much I love what my life has been for the last many years. So, but I truly believe that nothing can break you down. Nothing can break you down. It's all about mental strength. It's all about how you process everything that's happening around you. And because I've been through a lot of suffering and pain, I process all those things a little different. And because I've been an optimistic person all my life, man. So, Um, I mean, they learn about tourism knowledge. Yeah, listen, man. And it's true. I teach you. I try to teach you guys about the food and beverage industry. Lately, I talk a lot more about leaderships. Lately, I talk a lot more about success. Reaching for your goals, for your dreams, and I think it's important. It works all together. You cannot just. I don't want you guys to go and be the most beautiful, the most proficient, the most professional waiter and just go to work every single day and work hard and work hard and work hard, because this is just one aspect of life. It's amazing to be the best waiter on your job in your restaurant. This is amazing. That helps you a lot. But then there's so many other aspects of your personal life or your social life and all those other things that you need to take care of. And that's why I try to keep everything on the table. And I try to talk about so many other different things, because this what's gonna make you live a better life, not being the number one waiter making a lot of money. Because like this guy yesterday wrote me, I work in a beautiful restaurant, I make a lot of money, but I have a lot of stress, and as soon as I finish the job, I go and hit the bars and I drink myself to death every single night. And then what you got a lot of money? No, you don't have shit, because everything you made tonight, you went to the bars and you spend it. This is a miserable life. I know, because I used to live this kind of life. All right. I wasn't drinking myself to death, but I was spending all my money on beaches and strip clubs and drinks and party. And I know what that means. This is not a beautiful life. All right. It's fun to do it for a while, or once every few weeks or whatever. But doing it every night, you're just destroying your life. All right. So that's why I try to talk about not just being a good waiter, but everything else, every other aspect of life, because I think it's important, and I want to help you guys. I really want you to believe in yourself. I really want you to change your life. And I mean, look at guys. Yesterday on the live stream, we had 6 or 7 people that just posted, I got a new job, I got a new job, I got a new job, I got a new job. Today I learned that Takata is getting a new job in Rixos on Palm, Dubai. So this is amazing. This is amazing. We are helping people change their life, live a better life, and there's nothing more beautiful than that. Mr. Tyler, Ahmed Hassan, wow. Antonio Montana, hey, what's up? What are some of the best restaurants to apply to as a beginning waiter, 1-2 years in front of house, while learning and making as much money as possible? Now, Antonio, listen. The best restaurants are those that are upscale restaurants, fine dining restaurants, Michelin star restaurants, celebrity chef restaurants. Those are the best restaurants. If you can start working for a restaurant like that, do not go for nothing less. Okay? So, for you, for example, if you have already 1 or 2 years experience as a busboy, as a food runner, as a backup waiter, maybe as a waiter as well, what you gotta do is you have to see the restaurants around you. Let's say you don't want to move to another country or another continent or whatever. You see the restaurants around you. Find the ones that are upscale, fine dining, Michelin star restaurants. Google it. Learn everything about the restaurant. Who is the manager? Who is the chef? What kind of guests are getting there? If it's a tourist destination, what kind of languages those guests are speaking. Learn the menu through one from upside down, everything. You need to know everything about the menu, what kind of wine they serve, how is the bar working. So you learn all those kind of things, and I have tutorial about how to get a job. So this is from the tutorial. You go to the Waiters Academy blog page, you have everything. So you go there, all right, and you prepare a beautiful CV, beautiful referral letters, beautiful motivational letter, all right. Make sure you're dressed to impress, you're shaved, you're smiling, you're positive. You go to the restaurant, you ask to talk to a manager, all right? Don't leave your application with the hostess. Don't leave your application with the waitress or whatever. You go there, you see somebody on the front door, and you say, "Good evening. May I talk with your manager, please?" And if they say, "Hey, who are you? My name is Antonio, and I would like to talk to a manager if the manager is present at the premise right now." And when the manager comes, you say, "You know what? Thank you so much. I apologize to bother you. I know you're busy, but I am very interested to work in your restaurant. I have prepared myself very well. This is my CV and this is my referral letters and my motivational letters, specially written for this restaurant. I want you to know that I already learned everything about your menu. I know your wine list. I know what kind of guests are coming here. I really want you to give me the chance to prove myself as a waiter, or as a backup waiter, or as a busboy, or as a food runner. Doesn't matter, whatever you think that your position is and we are able to do." So the guy might say, he will be impressed. Don't get me wrong. If he's a really good waiter manager, he will stay calm. He will just not act and might say, "You know what? I'm not looking for nobody right now." And you say, "I understand that. That's perfectly fine. I understand that you're completely safe. But please, may I leave my paperwork here with you? And in case something happen in the future and some of your waiters or backup waiters leaves, and you're looking for a new person, please consider me. I will give you my best shot, and I promise you in 3 months I will be your best waiter." You know, just like that, just like that. And this is how I got my jobs, guys. When I was in America and I wanted to get a good job, it's not about just leaving your application with the front desk. No, you have to impress the manager. All right, and that's how it works. And once this guy goes needs a person, he will remember that. He's not gonna remember all the emails that he got or all the applications without face, without conversation, without nothing. He will remember, the first person he will remember is, "Hey, this guy that just came to the restaurant, man, he was a great looking guy. He was talking very smoothly. He made a great impression. Let's give him a chance." I guarantee 100% that's exactly what's going to happen. They will call you for the interview. You make sure you're prepared. I teach you how to win every job interview for a waiter on the Waiters Academy. Make sure you prepare step by step on this tutorial, and you guarantee yourself a top job. And that's how you get the top jobs. It's not like, "Oh, let me just go and try." No, go and try is not working, especially for top jobs. It's not working. Mr. Hassan, I feel you, Mr. Net. You are a great man. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Trying to be a good man. I am trying to. But listen, this go both ways, guys. It is scientifically proven, and not scientifically only, but in practice, proven through the years, through the centuries of human being, that if you turn yourself into a good man, into a good leader, and you start helping people around you and you lead people in the right direction, the world will give you back. It's proven time and time and time again. If you're a selfish person, if you think only about yourself, about your money, if you're greedy and so and so, you can still achieve success, but you will never achieve happiness. Self-respect, self-containment, never. All right? The more you give to the people around you, the more you receive from the world around you. That's how nature works. That's how life works. So I give freely everything I mean, I'm happy because I receive so much love back. It's unbelievable. Do you know that the channel has like a 97 or 98% rate, like rate or whatever you call it? It's crazy, man. It's unfreaking believable. Out of 1,000 comments, I got like one or two that are telling me you suck or whatever. And you always have some haters. That's beauty, because once you get the haters, that means that you're doing something right. But one or two on 1,000 comments, I'm just laughing when I see some comment like that. So it's beautiful. Oh, Antonio, sorry, I mean to say in Las Vegas, Nevada. I have been working 1-2 years as a waiter. Hey, listen, man, Vegas, you got you got amazing restaurants anywhere you turn to. They just opened one of the most beautiful, the most expensive, and the most fancy steakhouse in Las Vegas, in the hockey arena. All right, they just opened a new restaurant there. One of my friends just went to work there as a waiter. He was working for Andres in downtown, which is a fine dining steakhouse in downtown Las Vegas, and now he moved to work for this, like it's like from space. It's amazing, so expensive, so fancy, and it's gonna be a great success for sure. But you go to Venetian, to the shopping malls of the Venetian, you have you have everything there. You have Wolfgang Puck, you have Spago. Listen, all right, let me say that if if I was you, I don't know how old are you, Antonio. I if you're a young person, let's say you're 25, and you want to be successful in Vegas, I would say, I don't know what you are working right now, but you have two ways of success in Vegas. You can hunt fine dining restaurants. You go to Mandalay Bay. You go to Mirage. Mirage there, I don't. Anyway, there are top restaurants in Mirage, but you're not gonna get a job there anyway right now. So you go to Wynn. You go to Venetian, um, Bellagio, and you do what I said. You just go over there and talk to the restaurant, because, like I said, there are like tons of fine dining restaurants, Michelin star restaurants in Vegas, like Wolfgang Puck, Spago, Ramsey. Everybody's there, so you don't need I don't need to tell you the names or something. You go and you prepare yourself just the way I tell you. Now, this is one of the ways. You start working as a busboy in one top restaurant, because they're not going to give you a job as a waiter. You apply for the busboy or food runner, all right? And then you build yourself up by learning everything, by learning the system, by learning the menu, learning the wine list, learning the drinks, learning to be a great waiter, steps of service, LQA service, whatever, everything, you know? And this is one way. It's going to take you, let's say, 3 years to become a waiter in one of those top restaurants and start making top money. And I'm talking about top money. You go home with $500 a day. The other way is, right now, you go and try to get a job at the Grand Lux at the Venetian. It's a tough job, all right? It's a terrible job at the beginning. They most probably will ask you to work 6 months, night shift. That's what I did, and that's why they do probably the same way. They're doing it probably still doing the same thing. You go to Grand Lux Cafe, you find Matt Timms, all right? Tell him Ned sends you, and you say, I want to start working here. Don't tell them why I sent you to there. You tell them because Ned told me this is a great company. It's a great company. It's the best company in the freaking world to work, because those people teach you, man. You will become, in 6 months, you will become the best waiter you could ever be in the world. Those people teach you, and then they kick your ass to follow all the instructions. You become a top waiter in Grand Lux Cafe in 6 months. Now, once you get these 6 months, they will ask you what you want to do. And if you're doing a great job, you say, I want to work dinner shifts, all right? I go to work at 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'm done at 10 o'clock in the night, all right? Or 6 o'clock till 11 o'clock. I don't know what the shifts are right now, but that's pretty much it's going to be. So you go 6 o'clock, you work till 10 or 11 o'clock, and then you go home, all right? You get this dinner shift, and you make another 6 months there. So you got 1 year experience in Grand Lux. And that's going to be tough. I don't want you to get a wrong impression. It's going to be tough. You're going to be making like, $150, $200 a night. That's not much money. But you are going to become the fucking best waiter in the world. Really, the best waiter in the world. And from here now, you go to Venetian, or you go to Mandalay Bay, you're going to Wynn Resort, into their banquet department and apply for a job there. All right? You apply for a job there and they will give you a job because those people love the waiters from the from the Grand Lux Cafe. They know those waiters are very well trained. They know those waiters are doing great job. So you can get a job as a banquet waiter at one of the top resorts, Mandalay, Venetian, Wynn, Bellagio, and you are going to start making money. And I'm talking about money. When I was back, and I'm talking about 15, 20 years ago, I was having days that I made $1,000 a day as a banquet waiter. $1,000 a day. All right. So two ways to succeed in America, in Las Vegas. You go and hunt the fine dining jobs, might take you 2, 3 years, or you go and hunt the hotel jobs, the banquet jobs. That will be again hard work. I mean, not hard as a restaurant job because banquets are like a just you do everything on the queue. But that's gonna make you a lot of freaking money, my friend. And if you're on call, you can choose which banquets to work and which not. And I was working like 3 days a week, few banquets a day, a few banquets a week, and then I just was playing golf. I would go to the swimming pools. I go out party with my friends. I mean, it was beautiful, beautiful life, man. All right. So, Mr. Antonio is asking very good question. What are the best destinations in the world to work as a waiter or in front of house? My dream is to travel and I want a destination where I can make good money, but the cost of living is mid or low. Well, listen, the cost of living in Vegas went up, but it's not as up as in California or New York or some of those other things. So you are going to if you have a chance to go to Vegas, I go to Vegas. Now, if you're not working in Vegas right now, you want to move to Vegas, your best chance is Grand Lux Cafe because they hire people all the time and you're gonna become a really good waiter in no time. All right? So I would say you go to Vegas and you get a job in Grand Lux Cafe and start working there. You're gonna suffer for the first 6 months or a year, but then you're gonna just completely change your life. Okay, so listen, Miami is a great place, all right? Especially if you are speaking Spanish, Miami, South Beach, Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, you get a job on the South Beach, some of the restaurants on South Beach, okay? You get automatic 18%, man. And those bills over there are crazy. I mean, you're getting paid. I mean, you're getting paid. And it's a beautiful place to live. It's a beautiful place to party. It's a beautiful place to be. I love Miami more than anything else in the world. I love Miami more than Vegas because it's really, you have the beach there. It's the most beautiful place in the world. The party in Miami is better than party in Vegas because you don't have the gambling. You know, people go there just for pure joy. It's crazy, man. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So yes, of course, Dubai, another place. If you get a job in Dubai, top job in Dubai, you're gonna make a lot of money. You're gonna live in the top destination. You're gonna be trained to be a top waiter in the world or bartender. Right now Takata is going to Dubai. He's gonna work in the Palm in Dubai for Rixos, and he's been working in some top resorts in Turkey, and they have some amazing resorts. But he will feel the change immediately. As soon as you get there, you start working, you will see the change right away. Those people are not playing. They provide the best service in the world. So, uh, Mr. Nalak is late. Yes, my friend, you're a little late, but don't worry about it. Whatever it is, it is. Um, so, Antonio, to travel the world, make good money. It's a very good for you if you can get a job at Royal Caribbean or some of the top luxury brands of cruise lines. So you immediately start traveling the world, you start making good money. I don't know what happened with Alexei, man. He was dreaming to get on Royal Caribbean, and finally he got the job at Royal Caribbean. The last time he called me was from Miami. They were boarding the ship, and he called me. He sent me a couple of pictures, and then he never called again and never went to the live stream. I guess he's working his ass off right now, man. But anyway, it's a hard work. On the cruise line, it's hard work. But you travel the world, you really learn a lot, and you make and save a lot of money. So that's another opportunity. Nalak, but is life nice in the United States? I used to live the most beautiful life when I was in the United States. So yes, life is beautiful in the United States as long as you are not lazy, ignorant person. All right, if you're a lazy, ignorant person, life in the United States can be really tough, okay? But if you want to learn, and if you work hard, and if you're a team player, you have those social skills, my God, man, nothing gives you the chance to succeed better than the United States. It has a bad reputation, dangerous, bad health care system, racist police issues. Now, all those things are existing in the United States, like pretty much everywhere in the world, all right? I was there 9 years. 9 years. Never for one single second I felt threatened. I felt disrespected because if I am a foreigner or I don't speak English well, because at the beginning I wasn't speaking English well, and so people are lovely people. There are bad people like everywhere in the world, but most Americans are really amazing people. They try to help you as soon as they see that you're a right person, you're a good person, you work hard, they try to help you. You can't imagine how many people at the beginning, when I went to to this small town in Florida, at the beginning, and I was working as a packing boy at the supermarket, so many people that I don't know, they just came and offered me help. People that just being customers in the shop for like, say, let's say for a couple of months, they came to me and offered me help to get a better job, to start educating myself, to start socializing and all those kind of things. It was amazing. I got a most amazing experience in America. Yeah, that's true. And I gotta tell you, I encounter much more racist behavior and disrespect in Austria, for example, than in the United States. In the United States, I never encountered none of this, none of it. For example, when I came here to Austria and I was speaking German, my God, you cannot imagine how those people treated me at the beginning. I mean, those people were walking by, through me, looking on the other side, not so they don't have to tell me good morning or hi or whatever. And I'm talking about co-workers. I'm not talking about people on the street. Co-workers, people that you are supposed to work in the hotel. They didn't want to say hi to me because I was a foreigner, I wasn't speaking German and all those kind of things. So La Buga Trixia. How did you become expert at your chosen career? Very easy, my friend. I have 30 years experience in the hospitality. I learn a lot. I work in 3 continents. I work on a cruise lines. I never stop learning and never start dreaming to become a better and better and better. That's how you become expert. You learn. You never stop learning. Every new restaurant was a new challenge for me. But I was the first person to learn the menu. I was the first person to learn all the wine list, so I can sell the best wines and I can sell the best food and the chef specials and all those kind of things. This constant learning, practicing what you learn, that's how you become really an expert in anything. Bob Proctor says about becoming an expert, and that's how you change your life actually. Becoming an expert in one thing can make you rich. And how to become an expert? Very easy, said Bob Proctor. And Bob Proctor is one of the smartest and richest popular people in the world. You devote 2 hours of your time every single day for 1 year. All right? For 1 year, 2 hours every single day to learn as much as possible about this subject that you want to become an expert in. And then you go and practice whatever you have learned. In 1 year, you will become better than 99.9% of the people that work in this field. If you devote 2 hours every single day learning new things about this subject. All right? So, do we really need to graduate college to get better jobs, particularly in the tourism and hospitality industry? Listen, it depends what you mean better jobs. If you're looking for a better opportunity as a low level jobs like a waiters and this, you don't need college. But if you want to become like a supervisor, restaurant manager, you don't need college for those jobs. Okay, you can be you can rely on your education from self-education and experience and become a restaurant manager. But if you want to grow from there to assistant F&B director, hotel manager, you gotta have education. All right. But I always say, you do not stop your job and go study 3 years and waste 3 years of your time just learning. That's the wrong way. You sign up for Cornell online, Cornell University. They teach you F&B. It's one of the top schools in the world. You learn online. Yes, you're gonna put yourself through a lot of shit, but you work, you make money, so you can pay for your education and you grow as you learn. All right, you are a waiter right now, but you sign up for Cornell. In the first semester or the second semester, you go to your manager and say, hey, listen, man, I just graduated my first and second semester. I learned about hospitality management and this and this and this. I want to practice what I learned, so give me a supervising position so I can practice what I learn, and I can grow on the job as I learn. And then next year, you become an assistant restaurant manager because you already, have 2 years in Cornell. And then the third year, already graduating, you get a restaurant manager job or assistant F&B director job. You know what I'm saying? So this is how it works. This is the best way to do the things, not just waste 3 years of your life studying and then you go and hit the floor as a busboy, although you have education in a hospitality management. It's not working like that. This is a waste of time. Mr. Nalak, have you thought about running an actual hospitality academy apart from your online waiters academy? Absolutely, brother. Right now, guys, I am going to a business school. It's a New York business school from Marie Forleo, one of the biggest entrepreneur in the world. We just started this week, and the idea that I have right now in my head is that we are going to turn the Waiters Academy into a business, and we're gonna start making a lot of money. We're gonna combine the Waiters Academy with the Waiters Network. We're gonna start making money, and what I am going to do with this money is, my idea is to create in-person waiter training schools all over the world. And even they asked me where is going to be the first school. Yesterday they asked me at the business school, they asked me where is going to be your first school, and I said it's going to be in Goa, India. It's a tourist district in India. Very poor people in India, they cannot afford education, they cannot afford to pay for education. So we are going to open our first school in India, but of course then we're gonna go everywhere in Asia, we're gonna go everywhere in Africa, we're gonna go in Europe, because there's so much need of education and people cannot afford it. And I know that if we teach people to be waiters and then we find jobs for them with the Waiters Network, we find jobs for them all over the world, we are going to help those people in those countries not being poor anymore. People have jobs, they have education, they have jobs, they make money. You're not poor anymore, my friend. So this is the business idea in my head, and like I said, that's why I started I signed up for the business school. It helped me a lot to clear my vision, to set up my business plans, to set up my goals, and all the things that we need to do to go in business. Because everything that I've been doing right now is being free. I invested tens of thousands of dollars building those the academy, the Waiters Network, the YouTube channel, thousands of hours of my personal time, effort, and all those kind of things. And I do everything for free. But to do what I just say, open real schools. I mean, I don't have that kind of money to invest in real schools all over the world. So the decision is to turn the academy into a business, start making money, and invest those money in free education all over the world, all over the world. And the funny thing is, there are so many jobs for waiters that restaurants and hotels cannot find, quality people. They cannot find quality people because who teaches you to be a waiter? Nobody. People go to waiting because they don't know what else they can do. They think it's the easiest thing, and being a waiter is not easy, unless if you want to be a sloppy waiter, if you want to be an ignorant waiter. Yeah, you just bring the plates up and down, and whatever you do, it's okay, and then you don't make money, you don't get the good jobs, you don't get the good life. This is just a waste of life. I want the waiters to understand that the more they know, the better they perform, the better life they live. The more money you make, the better life they live, the better quality life you have. So yeah, that's the plan, my friend. And work with hotels and restaurants, recruiting staff for them. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what we are going to do. We have some I had some calls from Dubai, from Pakistan, rich people, especially this rich lady from Dubai. She wanted me to open schools in Bosnia and Herzegovina to teach those people to be waiters, because in Bosnia and Herzegovina they have tourist industry, but they don't have nobody teaching young people how to work in this tourist industry. So she asked me if I'm willing to do that, and of course I said yes. I am open to do that. Money is from them; they invest the money. I just provide the education. But the coronavirus hit the world, and it just didn't happen. Saudi Arabia was another project that fell because of the coronavirus, and yeah, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The Waiters Academy business. It's gonna be launched on June 1st, and I'm expecting you guys to give me a hand. I expect support from every one of you to spread the news, and help build the business, and hopefully we'll be able to help more people like that. It seems you can make a big profit out of this business. I don't know, man. We'll see. I think I can make profit. I can. I think I could have been a multimillionaire by now if I wanted to start selling the knowledge and the services. I think we can make millions of dollars, and we can invest those millions of dollars back um, into poor countries, educating people in need and all those kind of things. And of course, I'm gonna buy my jet. You see, Cessna. This is my jet that I'm gonna buy, and this is the car, and this is the yacht. Yeah, let's see. I'm kidding. I don't like yachts at all, but this is just a part of the exercise, so I'm doing it. All right, guys. It's 1 hour exactly right now since the live stream started. I really appreciate your input today. Thank you so much for everybody that joined me. and we're gonna talk again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Take care of yourself, stay out of trouble, work hard, make good money, and make sure you have a side hustle. Okay, guys, side hustle is very, very important, not just for a future like source of income, but it's important for your self-esteem to have a side hustle. Trust me, this is mind changing. Having a side hustle is one of the most important things in your life. So find your passion and start hustling, and I'm always ready to give you advice and to help if I can help. Okay, thank you guys. Ciao, peace. I'll see you tomorrow.